Okay, here's a piece of Orville Jack rough as purchased. I bought quite a bit in the early to mid 80s. Some friends of mine had permission to dig at Orville Jack from Jay and Grace. I think Wentel was the last name. So they spent a bunch of time up there mining. Anyway, this is one of the finest pieces I personally own. It's multicolor. I'm getting ready to go out and clean it. I just wanted to share it with you before I did any work on it. Let me spray it down a little bit so you can see what I'm starting with. Okay, you'll notice there's some nice blues, yellows, not much of the real high green, mostly blues and yellows. Real treasure piece. I'm most anxious to get this thing cleaned up. I'm not going to be cutting it or anything. I'm just cleaning it up to see what's in it. So once I have it cleaned up, I'll do another video so you can see how much of this is. Basically, it's really solid throughout. Okay, here's that piece of Orville Jack that I showed in the rough. I went out in my studio and cleaned it up. Quite involved. There was quite a bit of really junky spots on it. I clean these things up because I want to see what I have to work with. I typically clean everything in the rough prior to making decisions on what to do with it, whether it's opal or turquoise or whatever I'm working on. Anyway, let me spray this down a little bit. Okay, now you can see the colors. Really nice yellows. Kind of a blue on one side. Yellow and blue is pretty much the predominant colors in this piece. I'm considering cutting this larger end off and making a carving out of it. Time will tell. I will study this piece for quite a while before I decide what I'm going to do with it. Can't replace it, that's for sure. Anyway, hopefully you guys will like the cleaned up piece as much as you seem to like the rough piece. Talk to you later.